Before this video starts, man, I want to give a huge shout out to Zigzag for sponsoring this video. In every video, we're about to be giving away a Zigzag pack to every artist that we interview. Inside of these packs, you can see it's like a care package. You got ashtrays, you got papers, you got cones, everything you need. Go check out their links. Links will be down in the description. Tell them Marty sent you. And without further ado, hope you guys enjoy the video. Alright, so who am I here with?
Midwest.
You say you love me, but I know you hate me. I never won't face me.
Midwest.
Yes, sir. Western Mid.
So
Never mid though.
You from the Midwest?
Yeah, man. I'm from Indiana. I was born in South Carolina, but I'm from Indiana.
You from Indiana?
Yeah.
How was it growing up out there in Indiana?
It was actually really good for me because I moved around a lot. So I was just on the move on some shit because my family was always, my mom was always getting in different job opportunities. Like she used to just keep getting like mad people trying to job different states. People jump around.
Like a realtor or a lawyer or something?
No, it's just like human resources. Like she knows how to hold her weight. And like same with my dad too. Like he's always been there for me and my sis too. But like it was just really cool. But it was also like not as like thrilling as people expect. But it's not a small town. But like there's mad people who like trying to act like people they not. Like there's mad people who are just
people like that right now. Like to
this day, bro. There's people that I know that I went to high school with that ain't never talked to me a day in my life or have never like ever shown me support on my music shit ever in my life, trying to hop on my shit and jump on that shit like a trampoline. Like for no fucking
trampoline is crazy, but I mean like, cause you out there now, so that's why, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you feel me? But like that comes with the territory, you feel me? Like, and that's all I can say.
So speaking of your parents, were they like supportive of you doing music and stuff?
At first, fuck no. They heard my first song and they was like, I said a bar about the Waco fire. I said making fire just like Waco. My mom ain't like that. She said, yo.
But wait, weren't you like when you were growing up, wasn't you like, I don't want to say a choir, but like you was like into like music when you was younger?
Yeah, dead ass. Yeah, I was definitely, bro. I was a choir kid and I also was in band, but like I did vocal class and like I was singing and shit like on my own, like
also Chris Brown, Trey Songz,
also like yeah, you feel me? But like on some shit where it's like I did that shit as a kid and I used to compete and shit. And
so who got the best voice?
Yeah, it was like Isma, nigga. I used to sing this one song from the
it's not like Asthma.
No, Isma. It's like the Indiana State. I don't know what the rest of it is, but I used to singing that shit and I sang this one shit from the Muppets.
You went to state championship for that?
I ain't go to the state championship, but I'm telling you, I got my conference and I got a gold. And getting the gold in your conference means that you really pop your shit. You feel me? Like not a lot of people was getting gold for real. You feel me?
Can you hit
not a lot of people was getting gold. Let me reiterate.
Can you hit a note?
Yeah, I got you.
That's the most generic no.
Hey,
I thought you would have said like something.
They would have never known, bro. Like,
you got the voice though.
Got the voice on me. You feel me?
Would you ever make a song like on some R&B shit like Chris Brown?
I been made some shit like that. I just don't show it in the public eye. I just kind of make it for my own enjoyment, and then I try and find ways and moments where I can preview it, but in a really strategic way. Like so, a way that's like I'm not throwing hella things out just so people can take it in, but like I'm able to sit down and focus on one thing and then give that one thing all the attention and love and that it deserves and then move on to the next thing instead of trying to rush through shit. And I finally locked in on that.
I'm glad you finally locked in on that. So speaking of music kind of always been a passion for you. I've seen that because you went to college for audio engineering and technology, if I'm not mistaken.
Hell yeah. Go Brewers.
Belmont University.
What we talking about? Shout out Coop, shout out Liv, man. Shout out all the fuck Owen.
So like, did you want to become
fuck that nigga? My fault. Yo, what's up?
Box. Yeah, what was
that? No, shit cool. No, what was you asking?
There was some animosity between you?
No, you know just how shit go. You know, emotions and shit.
I don't know, but was like that something that you wanted to pursue? Like you wanted to be like a engineer, a producer?
Yeah, I was always into engineering, and then I was always into music, and then I was always into roller coasters and roller coaster engineering. Like I love like fucking studying.
What is that roller coaster engineering? Because when you think of roller coaster, you know
it's talking about like traditional tube coasters, like steel tube coasters, like in Six Flags, for example. and all of those places like that. But also studying shit like Disney and Universal, how they theme shit, how they market shit. That type of shit is
that's
also
fire.
And that shit literally rubbed off on how I want to market myself and portray myself.
So you think it kind of helped you with your
No,
music?
100%. It definitely like made me fixate on things that I really never thought that I would have that much interest in. But I started to really lock in on that shit, and it really made me pay attention to a lot more details that I never would have if I didn't.
So are you making your own beats now, or like?
Bro, I've been making my own beats. Like I literally, this is the first album. Like E3 is the first album that I just dropped. That is the first album that I've ever recorded with an engineer recording me, mixing me. That shit has never happened in my life because I've always done that for myself. I've had people mix the songs, but I've always recorded the songs bare, and the vocals barely get mixed, but it's like a master on top of it. It's literally just a master pass, but I'm the one that's mixing that shit. Me, and I have my hands on that shit.
Have you ever thought about doing that for somebody, like making a beat for somebody else type shit?
I be doing that shit, but I send it to my homies.
Not like another artist type shit.
It's not because it's because I don't really be thinking about beats or like crazy. Like, I know how to make a good beat for myself and for like the pocket I want to hit if I wanted to make one. But I don't know if I can necessarily specifically like make one for somebody else because I would have to like understand them more than if I wanted to. Like I'd have to sit down and like study their discography or some shit and make something that I could hear them on, and it's like a task for me because I'm really easy on fixating on my shit instead of doing that.
So what you be on? I don't know. I'm not like into all the music stuff, but what you be on? Pro Tools, BandLab?
I be on FL Studio. I've been on FL Studio. Well, not from the jump. I started on GarageBand.
Oh, I made a terrible song, GarageBand.
But I made a song called "Look at Zach," and it was a diss track.
That's how you started.
Yeah, on this kid in my
Why'd you
school.
want to diss him?
She was just popping off, you know. It was a rap war going on in school. He was just like, there's this kid Richard. Richard was my top up, but Zach was the dog. Like Zach was my homie, but he was talking crazy, and I was like, yo, I'm gonna have to step in on behalf of everybody. I'm gonna get on all y'all. And so like, I took the X instrumental for "Look at Me."
Did you roast him like Superfly?
I roasted that nigga like.
That's his name, right? The Superfly. Bada bing, bada
Bada
boom,
bing,
bada.
bada boom. Wow. Like, no, I was just on some shit like, hey, in our sport, you the last pick. Like nose bigger than your dick. Like I was going crazy, and this is like, keep in mind, like freshman.
Wait.
Hold up. Wait a minute. Something ain't right.
Whose nose? Whose nose?
Zach's, bro.
Was
But
bigger
like,
than whose?
It was like but like I was just dissing, bro, off rip. You feel me? Like
How old
had to
was
do
you
it
at the
to
time?
him. Bro, this is freshman year of high school, so I was.
And you got in trouble because of that.
Yeah, bro. And I was like, I was 15, 14. Like,
What? You get in trouble by the principal because of that shit?
Bro, I got 2 days in school suspension.
Because of the nose and the dick
I
part?
part 2 they school corrupt.
But how did they find out about that diss track? How they found out about that diss track?
What's this shit?
That you made?
Oh,
You got in trouble
that one?
for the diss track?
Bro, it's because everybody in the school was talking about it, bro. And then all of a sudden, after school ends, I get called down to bro's office. They sit me down. They're like, so, we heard you made a little song. I'm like, oh, shit.
Oh, shit.
Like,
You already know, at this moment.
Then they call my parents in on some shit. Like,
just whooped
for
your ass?
no reason. No, they didn't whoop my ass. They kind of chuckled at it. Because it's like, there's no way y'all really making this shit as big of a deal as it is. Be so for real. You feel me? And that shit was just, like, funny to me. But, yeah.
Fuck that school, right?
Fuck that shit.
You still going to college or no?
I want to go back, yeah. I just have to find time for myself to do that because I'm kind of just swamped in a lot of ideas I really need to execute in my head and for myself because I've been working on a lot of things behind closed doors.
Speaking of working a lot of things, I don't know how recent, but you signed to Geffen Records, the same record as Billie Eilish. Will we ever see a song with her maybe one day? I know the fans.
Hey, bro. I feel like it'll happen. Fate is fate. Life is life. Like, if it's meant to happen, it's meant to happen. I never, like, am one to push my boundaries or luck on that shit. I just let things happen and let things gravitate to me. And if things feel right, they feel right. And so, like, that's something that comes out the blue and it's an opportunity. And it's an opportunity. But if it isn't, bro, I'm not tripping. Like, she makes amazing music. Like,
Nah, hell yeah.
and, like, I think a lot of people just respect her because she's able to, like, execute this crazy creative vision on what she wants to do. And I think a lot of people neglect that side of the art a lot.
She's very creative in her own way.
Same thing with like Olivia Rodrigo too, bro. Like Even
with,
she's on Geffen too. Even with Yeet, bro, Yeet on Geffen. Like,
I didn't know that.
We stacked over there, bro. You feel me? Like, but I'm just like, it's a great team over there, great people, bro. And it's just like, it's always a cool environment too for me and just for everybody that's there. So it's watch.
How do you feel about the whole hyperpop movement? Because a lot of people say you one of the pioneers of hyperpop.
No cap. I definitely am. I was like one of the first people to start rapping on the beats, like actually rapping in like a rap format. Everybody else was singing on it, making really structured songs. My shit was just raw, uncut, unfiltered. I was just talking about how I felt, talking about I was talking about everything in my head that was going on, bro. When I was sad, when I was like in my head about shit, when I was depressed, all of that shit. This city's so bustling and loud and shit. Like, you gotta get used to that. And it's not for everybody, I've come to learn.
Yeah, it's really not. I'm not gonna lie. A lot of people don't like this shit.
You gotta adapt to this shit, bro.
You didn't like it at first?
I hated this shit at first, but I had to bear with it because there was so many things going on when I moved out here at first. Like, I was going out to
many opportunities.
I was going out to everything. Like, I drained myself low key, and I didn't really spend that much time on myself that I needed. And so I definitely got lost in the city, bro.
Are you spending more time with yourself now?
Hell yeah. Spending more time with myself than I ever have. Like,
yeah, that's very
in the
good.
past, bro.
You know,
I feel like I'm in a really good point in life. You know, you feel me? Like, life's good. Album just came out. My family's straight. Like,
congrats on the album.
Thank you, man. I appreciate you. Much love. For
so what was like, you know, the whole inspiration behind the album?
It was a lot of things. It was just me wanting to tell people an idea of, give them an actual representation of who I am, who Edgar is, and like what experiences all these things are.
Why do you call yourself Edgar?
Because I was named Edgar. I'm actually the third Edgar in my family. No bullshit.
I'm the fourth one.
Lock in, gang.
You want to know why I'm the fourth one?
Bro, we basically like related.
No, you want to know why I'm the fourth one?
We
I got the Edgar cut.
No, but the cut clean though.
But I got the.
Feel me?
They call it the Edgar cut.
Bro, I hate when people do that shit. Everybody be tagging me in them fucking photos of like the memes and shit of Edgars and like.
But you don't got an Edgar. Though.
I know, nigga. I have dreads, but they still be tagging me.
Just
because
your name is Edgar.
Just because my name Edgar, bro. I catch so many strays for no fucking reason.
Yo. So speaking of back to hyperpop, who are some of the people that you're messing with or listening to out of the hyperpop era, I guess, or?
Not even from hyperpop. They've digressed and made their own genres and like their own sonic pathways in a sense. Like they actually created their own lanes of music, and then they're in that respected, right? They're not really hyperpop artists at all. None of us are hyperpop artists.
So how did they get that name? Like
everybody started to call it that. We were just making music, like literally just making shit that we wanted to make, not having a title for it, not having a goal in a sense. Like.
So where do people can find you at? Like your YouTube, Instagram, all that good stuff.
At Midwest, Midwxst'S on everything. I've been really locked in on some shit. I'm excited to have y'all rolling that bitch. I'm excited to have y'all tune in, listen to what I've been cooking, show on my boy, and I really appreciate your time too, brother.
I appreciate your time.
Of course, brother. Come on.
Thank you.
Much love.
They call me the new Narwhal.
Hey, on game.
I don't know.
Hold on, you gotta freeze then.
Nah, hell no.
You gotta freeze.
Nah, I got like, nah. Narwhal made his little thing. I guess I'm the hyperpop Narwhal, or whatever you want to call it. I don't know. Why are you freezing? I was gonna ask you like 2 more questions.
My fault. Let's do it.
So do you have any like motivational message or any words of inspiration you want to give to the youth out there that want to start doing what you're doing?
Just be you and don't be sorry about it. Like, don't feel like you can't express yourself because people are telling you shouldn't do this or shouldn't follow through with something that you're ambitious about. If you really focus and fixate on those things, you can really make that shit a reality. Like, nothing can distract you from that. It's all a mindset thing. The only thing you have to do is just understand that circumstances may put you in bad places, and sometimes you got to bounce back and just deal with that. But after you go through those places, but understand that even through every fucking storm, through every natural disaster, every single time that the earth has brought hell upon us, what comes up at the end of the day? The sun. Regardless of everything, end of the day. And that's all that matters. As long as you think that you can do this shit, you can. It's just a matter of you having to have that motivation to drive to really get in that mode, for real. You can't let nobody tell you shit either, for real.
Gotta say them laws.
No cap.
Laws of the universe.
No bad.
Yo, bro, so I see you got a chain.
Yeah, you feel me?
You go to church and shit?
Yeah, man. I love Guy. I'm in touch with him a lot. I'm talking to him a lot recently too. You feel me?
I think I'm gonna need that.
Nah, you straight.
What you mean?
You straight, bro.
I believe in God, and I never saw like a black
What you mean
rosary.
by that?
That's the first time I've seen a full black, glossy rosary.
We got him.
We got him.
What you gonna do about it though?
I need that.
You don't need nothing, bro.
What you mean?
Come on, bro. Take it.
I'm
You
trying.
don't need nothing, bro. Come on, take it.
I'm trying.
You don't need nothing, bro.
What you mean I don't need it?
You don't need it, bro.
I need it like
know where it
SpongeBob.
went.
You saw that SpongeBob episode?
I don't know where it went, bro. Where it go? Shit, we'll
It's
never
right
know.
there.
No,
He's just like, don't care. Alright, what if I step on your sneakers?
never care.
Damn, you got the moon
you
boots?
can't even step on my shit.
I can. You.
I'm like 8 levels higher, nigga. Higher echelon.
Alright, let me get this sweater then.
Nah, you good, bro. They don't even make these no more. The whole factory burnt down. You can't even buy these anywhere.
Alright, so let me get this jeans.
You can't even get these too, bro. Factory in Taiwan, they started a riot. The whole economy crashed. You can't even buy these shits. They didn't even ship them out no more. All the crates got burnt. What you trying to do? Bro,
Tryna
chill
get
out.
that chain.
I don't think you gonna get it, bro.
Why you move back?